Now, let's turn to the new leader of the Green Party, Zach Polanski. Polanski is a populist because he rails against billionaires and millionaires.
At the same time, we've got multimillionaires and billionaires who are not paying their fair share in tax.
Similar to Farage, Polanski espouses nonsensical geopolitical ideas. Recently, in an interview, he said that the United Kingdom should give up our nuclear weapons.
You previously said that the age of NATO is over. So do you believe that the UK should leave NATO?
So Green Party policy is to stay in NATO but reform it from within. And one of the key asks is to remove nuclear weapons. Now, that's something I absolutely still support.
I am going to come in if I may, because NATO is a nuclear alliance. That's the kind of the point of it, right?
I agree, and that's why I was going to go on to say we've got Donald Trump, a man who says Vladimir Putin is his friend but still humiliates Zelensky in the White House, who is largely running and controlling NATO at this point. So what I'm arguing for is not a withdrawal of NATO straight away, but actually to begin conversations and dialogues with our European partners about what does an alternative alliance look like that is based on peace and diplomacy rather than nuclear weapons. Now,
he goes on to say that nuclear weapons aren't making us any safer.
Just to be clear then, in the, I guess, medium to long term, you would like to leave NATO. Is that your personal position?
Only as long as there is an alternative alliance based on peace and diplomacy with European neighbours, yes. That's not something to do right now when we need to defend and stand in solidarity with the Ukrainian people in the same way as the Palestinians. But I think we do need to have a longer conversation, a national conversation in this country about the fact that nuclear weapons aren't making us any safer. We're 80 years since the Hiroshima disaster. And this is the exact time to have the conversations about what does a different way of looking at peace and security look like.
Now, I'm shocked that the leader of the sixth largest political party, that being in the number of seats that they hold, would say something so utterly stupid. The United Kingdom is facing threats that we haven't seen since the end of World War II. Russia is engaged in a full-scale invasion of Ukraine and attacking Europe through unconventional means. China is threatening to invade Taiwan. North Korea now possesses a number of nuclear warheads, and Iran is actively working on gaining nuclear weapons. Therefore, I can't really understand why Polanski would be stating publicly that we should get rid of our most powerful deterrent. So, by virtue of Polanski saying such an idiotic thing at a time when the United Kingdom is facing serious threats, I do not think the British public should vote for a man like this. In short, I don't think the UK needs radical politics or radical politicians. What we need is competent people to tweak the system over time, which in the long run will have a significant impact on all of our lives.